Well, hello, welcome back, and today we're going to be sowing some sunflower seeds. Exciting time of the year. That's the thing about gardening, we're always looking forward, and although it's only really still early spring, we're in early April here, we're thinking about what's going to be growing and flowering in the garden right through until the autumn. So we have just sown actually some of these sunflowers. It's a more compact variety. It only gets to about 5 or 6 foot high. That's one called Moonwalker, and we're going to put those in a part of the school garden that is very windy, very exposed, and the taller varieties of sunflowers would be blowing over and need lots of staking. So this is a more compact, more sturdy plant. Although it doesn't get so high, you probably get 4 or 5, maybe more than that, flowers per plant. So that's lovely. We've done some of those already. Out the way with that one. And now we've got some of our sunflower flower heads from last year. We've grown all sorts of different sunflowers in the school. Whoops. We probably grow, over the years we've probably grown at least 10 different types of sunflowers, maybe more, and I'm guessing there must be in excess of 100 different types of sunflowers available. Probably less than 10 that are commonly grown. So we kept some of these sunflower heads from last year, allowed the head to dry out in the outdoor classroom here. It's like a big kind of open shed really, and what you can do is you just kind of brush your thumb. Can you see what's happening? The seeds just crumble away, and there we have those little dark, the black bits there. There we have our sunflower seeds. Do you want to take a closer look? Hang on. There you go. One little sunflower seed. Amazing, isn't it? How many seeds we've managed to get from one of the flowers, and these sunflowers last year had lots of flowers on them, so potentially from one sunflower plant you could get thousands and thousands of certainly hundreds and hundreds. I've told you a million times not to exaggerate much. It's certainly hundreds and hundreds of sunflower seeds. So now we're going to pick out the black seeds and we're going to put them in the compost here. So I'm going to do 2 or 3 per cell here. Let's go for 2. There we go. Another one there. Now, when they're all in, we just need to push them gently into the compost and just cover them over. I do 2 in a cell because sometimes not all of the seeds grow, they don't all germinate, so you've got kind of double the chance if you have more than 1 seed per cell. If they both come up, well, we can either grow them as a kind of a like a brother and sister, they can just grow together, or I can separate them out. More often than not, I just put them in together and let them grow alongside each other, so they've got a bit of company. So that's how easy it is really. All we need to do now is to put this this pack outside in the garden and give it some water. There we go. So just give them a quick drink. There we are. Let that soak in, and we'll give it another drink again then before we put it in the greenhouse. There we go. Whoops, slightly overwatered that. You've got to be careful. You don't overwater, because if I watered any more and the water ran over the side, you'd be washing the compost and the seeds out of the pack, which we don't want. So put those into the greenhouse, and you'd be surprised how quickly, I'm just going to put those underneath there for a moment, you'd be surprised how quickly these guys will grow. So here's some we did a week or 2 back with a mixture of seeds. And you can see already that they're starting to germinate, and you can see there, there's the seed still hanging on there to the first leaves that come through. So they've germinated really quickly in this warm-ish spring weather. If you haven't got a greenhouse, then You could put the pack outside. I would try and get it elevated like we have over here. We've got some other seedlings growing over there. I'll tell you all about those one day. That's a special plant that we grow for an endangered butterfly. Not a sunflower, something else, but we put them up there to protect the seeds from mice and from slugs that would come along and potentially either steal the seed or chomp away on the new plant. So if you are going to put them outside, once you get into April, like it is now in the UK anyway, it'll be fine outside. Maybe not quite as quick, but they'll germinate. Just make sure that they're elevated somewhere out of the way from mice and slugs that might do some damage. Hope that helps. Good luck growing your sunflowers. I think they're a very rewarding flower, beautiful flower to grow. I'm going to leave you with a little slideshow of some of the sunflowers we've grown over the years. Very much loved by the bees, by the way. And they flower right through into the autumn, so it provides some late pollen for the bees late in the season. So very important plant to grow for your kind of local wildlife, your insect life and the pollinators and the bees.